Hello there viewers, welcome back to an episode of Thames FC. Firstly, let me thank you for supporting us today's video. There was a point in which we had 1,500 likes and 0 dislikes. Incredible. Thank you so much for the support on the series, folks. As we go into today's action then, West Brom and Manchester City to come. But let's first talk through what you've missed since we last met. Of course, it was the 1-0 win over Swansea at the Liberty. An away win, by the way. I didn't even mention that at the time. Not a too bad result for us at all. Middlesbrough came after that and a back down to earth result very quickly. Home defeat 2-0 and yeah, not a good performance either. We then beat Billericay in the Carabao Cup, and to continue that, we're then out to Blackburn, 3-1 defeat to them. They're a Premier League side, so I feel less bad about it, I guess. As we go back to the Premier League then, Sunderland was a 1-1, West Ham was a 3-1, a 4-1 defeat to Bournemouth. I mean, yeah, 4-1 defeat to Bournemouth. I always feel like once it's done, and it was done, it was 3-0 after 18 minutes, they were suffering. I wasn't going to risk anyone else and get them involved and destroy their morale as well. These boys had to pay for that, and they kind of did. But luckily, after some pretty dreadful results back-to-back, a 2-1 win over Everton was a really good result. Sommer and Bob getting the goals. They missed a penalty. It all happened in 10 minutes. Let's take a look at the Bob goal, because I just thought it was a bit funny. So the ball's launched forward by Ortiz in goal, who has replaced Tom Gray of recent time. Bob hits the post and then just decides to knock it in the other side. I think it was planned. I hope it was planned. Good stuff from Bob. We actually changed the diamond. I've been doing that in more often than not, actually. Some games we're not getting enough out of our wingers, so I'm changing it up and playing a diamond. That said, didn't work against Tottenham. Bob did get the goal, but a 2-1 defeat. I think they went 2-0 up and we got a late goal, but it wasn't to be. West Brom and City, as I mentioned, then to come today, and we currently sit 10th in the Premier League table. A lot of people in the comment section thought we had about a 7 or 8 window. Some people said a 9. I was loving the people that said 9. And predict we'll finish around sort of 8th to 12th-ish, around there, but mainly because no Ben-Hur, no party, essentially people have concluded, and you're probably right. But happy to be 10th, 3 wins, 3 defeats and a draw in there. And of course, today then, we're looking for a win and probably a battering from City, who currently sit at top of the table, although are level on points with Chelsea and Everton. So, into it we go. Let's talk you through the team for the game. So a few changes since our opening day fixture. I've had to make a few amendments here and there, and Ortiz be the first one. He's come in goal. Tom Gray hasn't done like badly or anything. He's just a little bit... All right, I'll show you one of the goals. So you can see here he's got it. He's looking good. He's looking calm. He's 135 caps and, well, that's why he's not playing at the moment. So Ortiz will come in goal then. We saw him yesterday. Like, I think he's going to be all right. I think he'll be fine. And that's why we got 2 keepers of great quality in. To have Tom Gray as sort of a mentor to Ortiz this season, I think will be useful too. Breach comes in at right back. Ike's not really fit enough to play or start today's game, so he'll be rested and hopefully will feature against City. Antonio and Insigne in the middle. We've got Pierre at left back, of course, Velasco. And I told you it wouldn't take him long. Haldum, no one's sure how to say it. People in Poland are like, I've never even heard it, which is not helpful. But you can see him there. Playing him as a Carrillo, which might seem brave, but I want him to shuttle up and down. We've already got a playmaker in Velasco, and to be fair, Velasco's very good at that, so I don't want to take that away from him. So Haludum is there. He is. Carrillo, haven't played one this season or this save, I don't think, so that's exciting. Van den Bosch, VDB out on the left-hand side, and Franklin on the right. And Brito comes into the centre to replace Dominico Williams, and when he's played there, has played all right. Hasn't got a goal yet. Williams has got a couple to his name, but you see there, 7.35 has performed very well when featuring amongst this rubble, so we'll keep him up there. And Sommer as the advanced forward, the position I'm trying to use more and more, has scored a few goals, 4 so far this season, needs more though. We've got Bob waiting in the wings, who's got 3 from his substitute appearances, so it's looking pretty good. And instruction wise, well, it's not the same either. We're marking a little tighter. We're getting more stuck in, but at the same time, we're trying to keep the ball a little more, retaining possession, playing out of defence. We've got technical players in the centre. I want them to keep the ball as much as possible and get it to Brito, and then play in Sommer. Right, we were a little bit more direct before then, so let's see how we do today. Sorry about the fact that Oldstall and Ben-Hur left in the same video yesterday. That hurt. I mean, people were hurting. I'm equally hurting. All right, we've got nothing to lose today. We do a game, so I shouldn't have said that really. End of the game, I go, you've lost, boy. What? You've lost? And they're going, you said we had nothing to lose. I went, no, you did. It's not worth the argument, is it? All right, but people seem kind of motivated. Some of them are up for it. But here we go then. West Brom in the white. Robbie Edmund playing. No, he's not, which is annoying as Gore, seconds in, goes through. But Insigne, who's been very, very good for me, I've got to say, on that left side, he's been a warrior out there. Has looked really good. This is the day where he scores an own goal, isn't it? Oh, good. It's played forward, and the defence fall asleep 2 minutes in. So... yes! I mean, it's given away, and then an incisive ball is played by Ramirez. You can see straight through the middle, and Erdi gets it, and it's not great. With a home team here at Selhurst Park, I don't think we sell it out either, so that's a bit of a shame. Alright, throw it on that far side. Brito into Velasco. And we need these creative players to gel and play well together. Franklin, who's played a bit more inside there. And now Van den Bosch goes forward. Shot on goal. Saved by the goalkeeper. But a nice chance for us. 68% possession. That's quite a lot. The corner's played in. It'll surprise you to hear, viewers, that nothing's happening. Even our Polish wonder won't score from here. Plays it across to Brito. No. It's another corner. I'll see you in 5 minutes' time for a new highlight. I've got to say, Pierre is on a 6.1. Pierre's having a shocker. Pierre's in trouble. Right, what I'll tend to do in this situation is just make him play his more natural role of defensive fullback, so he's not getting forward quite so much, but he feels a little happier, hopefully. It's down 5, but it's getting worse. I mean, Casemiro's on the bench. I can bring him on. Pierre's on a 5.8. That is a recipe for disaster. Pierre is not having a good game. I think mistakes-wise, he must be making loads. So far, Pierre has completed... Well, no, he's tried 4 tackles. He's made 1. He's created 4... He's coming off. Alright, so Pierre to be replaced by Casemiro, and again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, we might be switching things up to the diamond. I'll bring Jimenez in to play as a regista, and then I'll put Bob up top alongside Sommer. We'll change Sommer to a poacher, and then we'll bring Bob on as the advance forward in about 20 minutes. It sounds like I'm cooking a meal, doesn't it? Bob will be ready in about 20 minutes, put some parmesan over him, he'll be lovely. Alright, second half's underway, and we need to do something to get back in this game. We're attacking so far, and ordinarily that's worked quite well for us this season, so I'm going to stick with it for now. We've had some funny results, and I mean, the Middlesbrough one was the biggest shock for me. The fact we got beat 2-0 straight after beating Swansea was disappointing. They're forward as well. Left side, played in. God. I've worked that in there beautifully. But what isn't beautiful is that they're 2-0 up and I've got something in my eye. Not related, to be fair. Not related things, but I can't see out of my right eye. Alright, it's time to happen. Franklin's having a pretty poor game as it is, so Jimenez to come in as the regista, and then we'll switch it up and play Bob up front. We've had a shot there. I mean, it's behind the green, but I know it happened. Problem is, you don't really want to be doing this at 2-0. I would have much preferred to do this at 1-0, where we could have a chance to actually win the game still. Ortiz, by the way, who we're giving a chance to, is on a 6 rating. So everyone's playing well. Corner played in as far as the Polish beast. I'm still not sure how to say his name quickly without getting it wrong. Antonio, I mean, he's had a shot from distance, which is brave. All right, nearly 75 minutes on the clock. 75 minutes. It's not good, is it, so far, viewers? We'll try and control it. Already playing a routine possession style. If we can work one opportunity, then, I mean, it might give us a slim chance. It's not happening. It's not happening. Maybe it's happening. It could be happening. It's just the start of a 2-2 dramatic late comeback. You never know. Jimenez in the area. Plays it to Bob, who scores again. I tell you, Bob's a machine. Bob's starting next game. I'm calling it right now. Bob's goals per minute. I'm going to check that after this match. It must be fantastic. Breach plays it in. It's Haludum. And Jimenez plays it to Bob, whose movement's fantastic. Can't stop that. It's their time for an equaliser. There's a corner, late corner, and it's foot. That would have been great, wouldn't it? If it had just banged that in top corner. Wouldn't that have been good as the game comes to an end? It's West Brom 2, Thames 1. And we've dominated that game, so I'm very annoyed. That is annoying, actually. And I think looking at it there, I'm going to get aggressive, actually. Far from pleased with what I've just seen. They're all fired up. They're all motivated. As we go into the game at top of the table City, that will mean nothing. See you in 5 minutes. I say that. I don't mean it. I'll see you. I'm not going anywhere. So awkward now, isn't it? It's like when you say goodbye to someone and then you walk off in the same direction. Yeah, let me see. No, it's been great. Honestly, we've got to do this again sometime. Are you going this way? Me too. And then you sort of go, this is awkward, isn't it? Because we've said bye, but... Lazaro fan club, this is for you. 2 conceded. That's why he's not here. You see there, look, goals per 90 minutes. Bob is guaranteeing a goal a game. He starts. Sommer, you're out. Look at Bob there. He should be good when you look at that. He should be good. Last year, 14 goals, 3 and 4 so far this season. Get him in there. Alright folks, team-wise, we're going to look very similar to last time, other than that Bob and Ike come in to replace the players that were there before them. We're also not going to be attacking because we're playing Manchester City. We're going to go to a more standard approach. I don't want to go defensive and let them come on to us. I want us to play kind of our natural game. It'll be interesting to see who has more possession in this game. City at home ordinarily will do, but I'm curious to see. And with Brito, there's a temptation to change him to an attacking midfielder as he prefers it, so that's what we're going to do, and we'll just see then how these boys get on. I do worry our defence potentially isn't defensive enough, and maybe one of these players should be a bit more defensive. In fact, we could maybe change this around a little bit. I'm going to change it around a little bit. Velasco's going to come out. We're going to put a box-to-box next to Hudlam, who's going to play as this defensive player. Tackling a 14 is really solid for this creative midfielder, but yeah, we'll see then. This is going to be tough. City, they're top of the table for a reason, aren't they? All right, this could be painful. I'm sticking with Pierre. Could have brought Casemiro in for this one, but we're sticking with Pierre. They've got Van Zanten up top, who... He's a bit like Rivy, if you remember. If you don't, Rivy was a player in the Salford story that was bloody good and played for Manchester City, ironically enough. If he scores 4 today, that will be kind of lovely. I don't want him to. I'm just saying it would be kind of nice. They've got a few players actually struggling. Walker's got an injury. They've got a few players there that are below 80% fitness. We should... I say this every time. Never has it ever proven to be good for anything, as Pierre's clearance is less than impressive as, oh my God, it nearly went in. Okay, we were covering the goal a little there. It was confusing for everyone. All right, 10 minutes in and we're still 0-0. I'll take it. At what point do we show? Everton are top of the league. I just don't know what to make of it. The top of the league, they've scored 13 goals and won 7 matches. Free kick, Brito to take it, swings it towards that back post. That is going nowhere, but he regathers the possession as we're still in an advanced area, an attacking area. Brito, left-footed delivery could be dangerous as he cuts it all the way back to Huludum. I can't do it quickly. Franklin, though, on this right-hand side. Pierre, back to Franklin. Ball played across. It's fallen to Bob, who, of course, has scored again. It's Bob. He loves it. He's building bridges with the fans of Thames. Bob, he scored a goal. Unbelievable scenes. The kits, I dare say there's a bit of a kit clash going on here, but regardless, it's fine. You can see our blue is nothing like Manchester City's blue, so that's fine. Franklin plays it across. A slide tackle. There's Bob pouncing. Number 18, wearing the shirt, as some have noticed, of Ben-Hur, and living up to the billing of number 18. Of course, if Ben-Hur was to return, he would have that shirt again, is what I'm getting at. But I wasn't going to retire it. Don't be daft. Franklin, ball played in just before half time. Could have been 2. Could have been 2. What a result this is so far. It's all about Bob. Okay, so far so good. 1 shot on target for us, and possession is very, very even. I didn't notice before, or mentioned before, that I was hoping that would be the case. Everton are beating Manchester United. That's where they're top of the table. As we give a little team talk. What do you even say? I think we're going to go calmly. You've played well. Still room for improvement. They like that. Say no more. Get them out there. Okay, City are going to probably come on a little stronger now. There's a temptation to go to defensive or counter-attack, but so far it's been okay. We've not seen them rip us apart yet, so there's no need to change it immediately, although some changes in attacking areas might well be required. We've got Sommer on there if we need him. We've got Williams as well, of course, who can both come on and play in those areas, as there's a chance now for City. I think regardless of what happens here, we're probably going to make these switches as it goes in. Antonio just about gets it clear on the edge now, though, as a challenge sort of half came in. It's offside. It fell to him, so fortunately. Walker puts it in, but it won't count. John Walker, offside, viewers. All right, we're going to make those changes very quickly as well. Sommer's going to go out on that left-hand side. He's naturally left-footed, so it makes sense. And Williams to come in for Brito. They've both done all right, but they've not had fantastic games. Williams is the advanced playmaker. I prefer him there. 25 minutes to go. Hold on. They've taken Zanton off as well. He's no Rivy. I take it all back. Question is, can we see this out? At which point do you shut the door? Do you say, no, you're not coming in? That's enough. I don't know. When do you do that? Time's ticking away. 10 minutes. I tell you when it was. It was about 60 seconds ago. Walker drives forward with it, and the chance is there for them, is it? Don't shoot. Don't let him cross it. Just don't let him do anything good. Ball played in. It's there. Walker again. But over to him. Bar. Over. Where are we going? Sommer. Get rid. All right, now is the time. Now is the time. We're gonna go defensive. We're gonna contain. I'm going all for it. Play safer. Do nothing stupid. We can continue to get stuck in. Don't work it into the box anymore. We can continue keep the ball short of all that nonsense. Just calm. I kind of want to make a defensive. Well, we're fine. The shape's fine. Don't change the shape. Okay, come on. See this out. Come on now. What a result this would be. They were top of the table before today's results. We've been beaten pretty embarrassingly to West Brom. I said I wanted 3 points from today. I didn't think it'd be this way around. As there's 30 seconds to go. Bob's goal, the difference maker. As look at us, they can't get near us at this point. It's unbelievable football. Franklin on that right hand side, winding down the clock, taking it into the corner. Oh, he's mugged his man off. The crossing's poor. But that, my friends, should be that. With 5 seconds to go. Thames 1, Manchester City 0, as that should have probably carried on. We'll take it. Thank you very much. That's nothing to do with me. It's partly to do with me. But a 1-0 win. Oh my. Well, that was enjoyable. Well done, people. People have written us off today. You've stuck it up to them. You've given it 2 fingers. Well, there we are then. Bob, 2 goals in 2 games. I think he's making his way past. So, like, if there was this was Sommer at the start of the season. This was Bob, newly signed Bob, and then it's just sort of there it goes. There goes. Look at Bob go. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you have enjoyed today's video, please do drop a like on it. If you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back tomorrow at 5 PM for more. And our next episode we'll go sort of around that Liverpool, Wolves, Manchester United area, shall we? And we'll see what occurs within it. We've got some winnable games there. Watford, Southampton, Newcastle, Stoke, Blackburn. We could be at the top of the table by the time we come back. We still sit in 10th position. Nothing has changed since the start. And I'll see you soon. We love with care from Minutes. Until next time, goodbye. And a shout out to everyone over on Patreon. Thank you so much for your continued support. It means the world to me. It allows me to do this full time. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll be messaging you soon about a game night. Be excited.